You must hand in your homework on Friday or you will lose 15% of your mark.
Must expresses a strong obligation or necessity.
I must phone my mom. It's her birthday today. She must live near here because she always walks to work.
Come inside and get warm. You must be freezing out there. Must can't be used with another modal verb.
This must be your brother.
The negative form of must is mustn't. We don't use don't, doesn't, didn't with must.
You mustn't be late to class. There mustn't be any rubbish left.
We can use the full form must not in formal contexts or when we want to emphasize something.
Visitors must not park in the staff car park. You must not leave any rubbish.
The subject and must change position to form questions. We don't use do, does, did.
Must you make that noise?
We can use must and mustn't in question tags, though tags with must aren't very common.
The house must be worth millions, mustn't it?
We use must when we feel sure that something is true or it's the only realistic possibility.
She must live near here because she always walks to work.
When we think carefully about facts, we often use must to express deductions and conclusions from these.
She's so small. She must be no more than 3 years old.
We use can't to talk about something that is against the rules, particularly when we didn't make the rules.
What does this sign say?
Oh, we can't park here.
It can't be far now. We've been driving for hours.
For the past we use must have and can't have.
I called you yesterday around 4 o'clock, but you must have been out.
We must have been in the garden. That's a pity. I spent a week in hospital before I was able to walk.
That can't have been easy for you.
We don't use must to express obligation in the past. We use have to instead.
I had to pay $60 to renew my passport last month.
You can use couldn't have instead of can't have.
Jessica couldn't have got my message.
Like all auxiliary verbs, must cannot be followed by to. I must learn English.
You mustn't use your phone while you are driving.